Alright, hi. This took a minute, so let's get that audio on. Okay, and then if I do this, I'm gonna hope to God that this runs properly, because if it doesn't, I'm dead. Hello everybody, I am the Dark Engaged One. Welcome back for the first time to Five Nights at Freddy's. I know I originally said I wasn't going to be able to record this, but thankfully Steam has given me another way. You see, they have a built-in tab thing that essentially allows me to record in the game, so I don't have to worry about OBS crashing or whatever. However, there is multiple fan games and other games that do not apply to this, so we will have to figure it out on our own, but thankfully for this, we should be able to do fine. Now, I would turn off the lights, you know, to give some extra spook, but because my computer wants to run like a piece of shit whenever I'm trying to use the darkness to my advantage, we're not going to do that. So, let us begin.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Family pizzeria looking for a security guard to work the night shift. 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras, ensure safety equipment, and electronic characters. Good.
The first night. Amazing, isn't it? Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to go. So far my tests have been fine, but, you know. So, we're going to see how this runs. This first episode, by the way, is not meant to be part of anything. This isn't meant to be, like... This is just purely because Halloween's coming up, and I felt like I should get this out there.
Hello!
Hello.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for
this guy's call's really
property,
long,
person.
so
Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced, blah blah blah. Now that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right?
Sure,
okay.
Sure, yeah.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know?
Yeah.
Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a
Freddy's
person.
mouth is open.
They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its
one
costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary.
Right,
Gotta
right.
conserve power. Alright, good night.
Good night, man. Alright, well, I hope you got all that, because there's a lot of lore. I won't go over my timeline right now. Whenever we do a revisited version of the series, I will. However, I will play the games in chronological order. However, everyone's timeline is different. We usually have a general consensus, but we can't be the same exactly for everyone. Everyone has their... Hello, Bonnie. Everyone has their own headcanon, so don't worry about it. Now, as I was saying, this video is purely just... This is just for this, because it's Halloween. Just to play it. We will do a full series. In fact, I might do this series along with the other games that we're already playing, just to get FNAF 1 out of the way, because I've already started it with this video. But it's not going to be something like Minecraft where I can just play it and get it out of the way. But so yes, I am aware this video in particular is coming out close to Halloween. The next FNAF video will probably come out sometime in November, because right now I've got like almost 8 videos lined up, scheduled to be uploaded. So they're just ready to go. I just need for the dates to come by. So not too worried about that. That was mildly concerning, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm not sure what to say here. There's multiple fan games. There's some of the best ones are coming out more recently. I would love to do a video on them. However, Chica. Okay. Oh shit. Where's Bonnie? Oh, there he is. Okay. Hello? Hello? Chica. No, okay, she's in the thing. That's fine. My point is, we're not going to be playing any fan games until after we finish all the FNAF games, because, you know, get stuff. However, don't get me wrong. I do want to play fan games. There's a lot of fan games that I do want to play that I think would be an excellent... asset for content purposes. You know, and I think it'd be great. However... God damn, Chica, what the fuck are you doing in there? Anyway, my point is, generally, I believe that this could be very good for us. And it's about time I played the FNAF games. However, we might... Why are you out? It's the first night, Foxy. But... Maybe because it's Halloween, I don't know. Is it just me, or does Halloween time not feel like Halloween time? Or maybe that's because I've been turned into a hermit. Sorry. But, yeah, and we might... Hi. How you doing, man? So, sorry if my cursor comes on screen. There's really nothing I could do about that. Because I'm recording through the Steam interface, like through the game. So, it may not run as smoothly as OBS. Or actually, no, this is running much smoother than OBS. However, there are some settings for customization and whatnot that I don't have control over. So, for now, Bonnie, please. I need you to just go to the door already. You're taking your sweet ass time. We've only got so much footage, bro. Can you do something, or, you know? I don't really know what you want from me, man. Like, I'm giving you all the tools, man. Are we just gonna sit like this? Foxy barely hanging out. You... I accidentally closed it, and that scared me. Whoops. My bad. Can you actually do something, though? Please? Hello? Shh. I win, I guess? What happened? Okay. That was... Okay, alright. I guess we'll play a second night? Sure. Already, guys. Already. Alright. Go into it. Nice. I like that.
To be assertive. Like this.
Bonnie, you're an assbot.
Hello. Well,
Hello, phone guy.
You made it to day 2. Congrats.
Yay.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
They don't say.
I did a peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know.
Is that something that he actually had to say?
Freddy doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey.
You just gotta keep it on pirate code,
right?
man.
I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Yep. Thank you for not taking up like an entire half of the night. Anyway, yeah, so this is supposedly when Foxy's supposed to be more active. He was not. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just. You good? You wanna talk to me about something? Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. There's actually a method. I've only played this game a few times, but I'm pretty sure, mainly because I didn't get to play these games growing up because, you know, they were demonic and demented. Here's the thing about me, right? Yes, I am Christian. However, bruh, I'm gonna be fine if I play some horror games. It's fine. If Jesus didn't want to be playing horror games, he'd tell me. And it'd be in the Bible. Plus, I like getting scared. It's good for views. Stop singing, you pirate fucker. Alright. But, anyway, what I was saying is I haven't gotten to play this a whole lot. I didn't get to... this is, like, probably my first year of ever actually being to play it. Like I said, due to restrictions as a younging. But, while I was forbidden to play the games, I was not forbidden to learn the lore. So I have built my own timeline, and why are you guys just standing there? Okay, thank you. You're doing something with your life. Wow, Jeremy, good job. Piece of shit. Alright. Now, here's the thing. I have my own timeline. I have the lore figured out for the most part. The only lore that I haven't gotten figured out right at this... Oh, you're in the closet. Okay. The only lore that I haven't figured out properly is anything to do with the rest of the books past the first 3 and then the first 4 Fazbear Frights books. And then anything to do with Secret of the Mimic, I haven't done anything. I haven't updated my timeline. I pretty much stopped updating it when MatPat stopped being part of Game Theory, primarily due to the fact that... primarily due to the... Go away! Bonnie! Go away, dude. Chica? Hello? Oh, she's in the kitchen again. Anyway, I haven't updated that because, you know, ever since MatPat left, Game Theory hasn't been the same. So, you know, I haven't been able to keep up with any of the lore bits. But thankfully, he did cover most of the Fazbear Frights books before he left Game Theory, so... I'm pretty caught up for the most part, and my timeline's pretty well constructed. I'm not saying mine is exactly like his, but I do take his theories into account, and to combine them with my own, they're valuable resources. Okay. So you're like wasting my power right now, Bonnie? You're actually being kind of annoying, cuck. Okay, thank you. Asshole. I mean, I know Jerry means well. And that's the kid's name, by the way. That's the soul that possesses Bonnie. His name is Jeremy. But I'll kind of clue you in on some of the main lore that's very obvious and not really subjective. So, well, actually, you know what? I might as well just lore dump. So around 1985, specifically, there was a murder of around 5 children, with a murder in 1993 and a rogue accident in 1993 earlier that year. I won't get into the details specifically because we'll have a lore stream or whatever where we just talk about the lore and theorize and whatnot. Because it's really not... okay, you guys are coming. Because it's not too much of a big worry, but anyway, there was the missing children's incident, which was basically where the main villain of this entire franchise, William Afton, he took a yellow bunny suit, so not this Bonnie, but a different one, and he lured 5 children into a back room and killed them. Long story short, he did this because he wanted to get revenge on his business partner, Henry Emily, for killing his son, even though his son wasn't responsible, or even though Emily wasn't responsible at all. It was just a freak accident, because the animatronic that killed his youngest son had these things called spring locks, and basically they clamped down and they caused the boy's skull to crack, and essentially leaving him with a fractured skull, and putting the boy in a coma before eventually causing the kid to die. So to get revenge, William killed Henry's daughter, and then to get even more revenge, because apparently killing his daughter wasn't enough, he went on a killing spree, quite frankly. And then he left, he got fired from the company. He did at least 2 missing children's incidents directly. So it's a whole thing. I won't explain too much, but essentially, long story short, TLDR, there's children inside of the bodies. So, hang on. Let me just go to the main menu real quick. Alright, and that was the first 2 nights of 5 Nights at Freddy's. The original, the one that came out in 2014. That was a little bit of lore for you guys. I'm not gonna try to like talk about the lore too much when I'm playing the game like itself. Maybe when I do the chronological order live stream, or perhaps when I just do a live stream in general, I'll go over my thesis on the FNAF timeline. But for now, you'll just have to sit with this until the next episode comes out in November. Sorry guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, smash that like, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Go join the Discord so you can be part of this angelic community. I am the Dark Ink Angel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I am your master. Oh, obey me. Okay, maybe just leave.